Welcome to the Get Fit Guy's quick and dirty tips to slim down and shape up. My name is Ben Greenfield, and I'm the Get Fit Guy. Last week, you learned the first 6 unconventional ways to burn fat without exercising. And in today's episode, we're going to jump right into the final 6. Let's start with number 7, cooking. And yes, I admit it, cooking seems like a pretty darn counterintuitive way to lose weight. But compared to the alternative of getting your dinner at a fast food drive-thru window, picking up a pizza, or buying a pre-made meal at the grocery store, doing your own meal prep burns far more calories. Cooking involves the physically active process of pushing a cart through the grocery store, standing in the kitchen, chopping and slicing ingredients, and lifting pans and pots. If you've got a big enough backyard, you may also have the advantage of burning even more calories by gardening and harvesting some of your own fresh ingredients. Even though you may need to be careful not to go overboard with taste testing while you cook, when it comes to weight loss, there are definitely more pros than cons to preparing your own meals. Number 8 is posture. And sure, your mom might have always told you to sit up straight, but she was probably more concerned about your reputation or your low back than your waistline. However, when you focus on a tall, proud, walking and standing and sitting posture, combined with a tight core, you activate many of your small abdominal and low back muscles and give yourself a metabolic boosting advantage. Not to mention that good posture makes you look slimmer even without any weight loss. So what are some cues that you can use to burn more fat with better posture? Here are 5. Number 1, choose a visual cue that will help you remember to check your posture, such as your watch or a ring that you see all the time. Number 2, position your head back over your shoulders. Number 3, bring your shoulders in line with your trunk by squeezing your shoulders back slightly. Number 4, sit up in your chair at a 90-degree angle, and when you do so, imagine an inward curve of your lower back, about the size of a tennis ball. You can even put a tennis ball between your low back and your chair to get a feel for this. And number 5, before moving on, take 3 deep breaths from deep in your belly to focus on and take stock of what that good posture feels like. Speaking of breathing, let's move on to the next tip, which is breathing. Shallow breathing reduces the amount of oxygen in your bloodstream, which reduces the amount of oxygen available to cells throughout your body. As a result, when you have poor breathing patterns, you not only feel more sluggish and fatigued, but you also limit your metabolism since your cells use some of that oxygen to burn fat through a process called aerobic metabolism. So what can you do to breathe better? It starts as simple as this. Number 1, breathe in through your nose slowly and deeply while expanding your stomach, and try to take 4 seconds to do this. Number 2, hold that breath for a count of 4, and try to hold it without actually tightening up all your muscles. It's a relaxed hold. Next, breathe out through slightly pursed lips, fully emptying your lungs also to the count of 4. And finally, repeat. A few times a day, slow yourself down and practice this focused breathing pattern. It'll soon become second nature, and I've personally found that it can also help teach better breathing to throw in a few yoga classes or use a yoga DVD, a podcast, or a video. Number 10 is sex. Now, stop blushing and think about it this way. A romp in the bedroom can burn 100 to 150 calories per hour and also provide a great workout for your arms, core, and legs. In my book, sex definitely counts as something that is more fun than exercise and certainly doesn't feel like a regular old workout at the gym. Now, you don't have to turn your bedroom activity into an aerobics class, complete with headbands and workout music, but you can certainly think of sex as an opportunity to spark your metabolism without stepping foot in the gym. As long as it's not paired with oodles of dark chocolate and red wine, sex can not only give you extra calorie burn, but also result in a release of anabolic fat-burning hormones that can keep your metabolic fire stoked for several hours afterwards. Number 11 is protein. And you may have been told before that a calorie is a calorie and that when it comes to weight loss, calories in equal calories out, but this is simply not true. And here's why. For every 100 calories of carbohydrates or fat you consume, your body only requires about 3 to 7 calories to digest those carbs and fat. And that's called the thermic effect of food. However, if you consumed 100 calories of protein, your body requires closer to 24 to 28 calories to digest that protein. So this means your body can burn up to 30% of the calories you consume just to digest protein, but only uses up anywhere from 3 to 7% of carbs and fat for that same digestive process. You shouldn't go overboard with this concept of eating more protein, since too much protein can literally be toxic. And to learn how much protein you should include in your diet, check out the episode How Much Protein Should I Eat? From fellow Quick and Dirty Tips podcaster, The Nutrition Diva. Finally, number 12 is laughing. And you'll burn an average of about 1.3 calories per minute from laughing, whether at a funny joke, a comedy movie, or just hanging out with your friends. That may not seem like much, but the benefits of laughter go beyond the mere calorie-burning benefits. Laughter also relieves emotional stress and provides a workout for your inspiratory and expiratory muscles, your abs, your back, and your shoulders. So with that being said, we might as well end this two-part series on unconventional weight loss techniques with one of my favorite funny fitness quotes from Ellen DeGeneres. My grandmother started walking 5 miles a day when she was 60. She's 97 now, and we don't know where the heck she is. Okay, feel free to laugh away or not, but I'll put a link to a few more good exercise one-liners in the show notes for those of you who want a little more comedy. If you have more questions about unconventional ways to burn fat or your own tips to add, then join the conversation at facebook.com/getfitguy. And a big thanks to our sponsor, No Hair Removal. And remember to check out nonoben.com. And until next time, this is the Get Fit Guy asking you, what are you waiting for? Go get fit.